Yeah, I'm back with one more example. I got a trinomial this time, so the factoring will be a little more challenging. We're subtracting again, so this will be a good example. All right, let's start with this trinomial, x squared minus x minus 20. So again, we're looking for two numbers. They add to the middle number. Okay, in this case, you have negative x. The number in front of that would be negative 1. And they have to multiply to the last number, which in this case is negative 20. Often it's pretty easy when they add to negative 1 because you're going to have two digits that are just 1 away from each other. Multiplying to 20, okay, it's going to be negative 5 and positive 4. Okay, so that tells us that this denominator, once it's factored, is going to be x minus 5 times x plus 4. And for what I've seen in your assignments, you guys are good at that, which makes me very happy. Okay, so all I've done is factored this denominator, led to this. You can tell that the denominators have similar terms. We're going to have to multiply by something. But before we get there, now's the time to get our non-permissible values. And it's not going to be too bad. Okay. So now let's talk about how to get this common denominator. We got x minus 5 times x plus 4. On this side, I've already got an x minus 5. But what's missing is x plus 4. Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. Okay, so let me just write this out. I don't know if you heard some footsteps. That was my dog just coming to see what we're doing. She is not interested. All right. Now what we've done before is brought this together and I put this term in brackets. There's a 2 in front of it, which actually isn't going to make things any more complicated. In fact, most students have a better time when there's a coefficient note in front because they know to put it in brackets and they know to distribute. So I don't think this is going to give us too much of a hard time. Let me center that for you. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is distribute this negative 2 now. All right, so it became negative 2x. Subtract 8. Our denominator doesn't change. We've got a bit of work to do. 4x minus 2x is 2x. Okay, so this is what we end up with. You could factor 2 out of the numerator to get 2 times x minus 4, but you're not going to be able to simplify it by doing that. So I don't need you to factor this. You certainly can, but if you leave your solution like this, this is perfect. I'm happy with this.